And you have your website?
Yeah, www.joeanybody.com. And I'm all
you get a lot of attention?
Hello there, Joe Anybody here. I'm taking a couple seconds here just to let everybody know. The corporate media has just interviewed me a couple times, and it's in regards to the recent shooting where a police officer had the wrong shells in his beanbag gun. It turns out that they were real shells, and it turns out that this officer was Dane Reister, who's the cop who took my camera back in 2006, I believe it was.
Hi there.
Howdy.
How are we doing?
Doing okay.
Good. What is your name, sir?
Do I have to give you my name legally?
I'd like to ask you your name. Is that on audio?
Yeah, it's video.
It's video.
It's audio, video.
Is it recording video also?
Yeah. Go on.
And sound?
Yeah, video and
okay,
sound.
You need to hand me your camera.
How come?
You need to hand me your camera.
Okay. So when I heard that this officer who was involved in this shooting was Dane Reister, the same one who took my camera, I was kind of surprised, but it didn't shock me. I feel like the guy is a brute. He's out of control, and he's a cop that I don't really want in my community. I didn't like how he treated the people on the sidewalk that I filmed. I didn't like how he treated me. His whole demeanor and attitude was bad, was poor, and he represents the police in my community, and I don't like how he treats people. I've seen him in the park blocks on a horse, how he treats people. He's not a friendly guy, he's not a nice guy, he's not a polite guy. I've heard stories of how he's treated people in Old Town. I've heard stories of other people have told me on the internet about running into him and how rude he was. I've read stories he's been called out to someone's home out near downtown, and he acted rudely and arrogant. The person I know in Old Town that caught him acting inappropriately towards a person of color, and they called him on it. Reister in turn ends up writing a ticket to the person who called him out for some trash laying next to them that it wasn't theirs, but he gave him the ticket for it anyway. He ended up pushing the girl, and then he never shows up even in court. So he put him through a bunch of crap. He puts everybody he runs into through a bunch of crap. And now he shot somebody with live rounds in a gun that should not have had those rounds in it at all. I don't know what he's doing, I don't know what he's thinking, but he's out on our streets, and it's dangerous, and he almost killed a man. I don't like how he treats people. He was involved in some altercations in 2001, I believe, for New Year's Day. There's a bunch of rowdiness happened at Pioneer Square, and the police were called, and I don't know the full story, but I heard he was involved in that. Inappropriate use of police force, I believe. He was involved, his name's been involved with, in 2002, I think Daddy George Bush was in town, and a lot of people got pepper sprayed, and the crowds treated very poorly, and they were sued. The police were sued for hundreds of thousands of dollars. Reister, I think, was involved with that. Lately, I've seen him riding a horse around town, and now he shot somebody. So why he shot this guy 5 times? Why are the police shooting anybody in this town? Unarmed people. It's out of control, folks. I appreciate the police chief saying that he apologizes. Well, good, we should apologize. But things are out of control, and Dane Reister is definitely out of control. It's obvious just in the way he treated me. I knew it from the day one that it was inappropriate how he was acting. And after a lawsuit and changing the policy, yes, we can film the police. They now train all their officers not to act like Dane Reister. They train all their officers not to shoot people with live shells. But Dane Reister did anyway. And I just wanted to give a little report back to Indie Media, means I talked to the darn corporate media 2 times today. And the only reason I did was they are telling the story that needs to be told in this case. Otherwise, as I told both of the interviewers with the corporate media, I generally don't talk to the corporate media or have much respect for them. So I encourage people to take a camera with you, film what's going on, and hold the police accountable for actions that are not appropriate. They work for us.
Clearly we're on camera.
I see that.
Look at my ID right here.
Camera can catch me doing drug stops.
No. I don't not gonna come to the library. I'm doing mental right now.
You're standing a little bit too close. You're about to get.
No, because it's just harassment.
You're about to not.
No, it's harassment.
Chino, back.
Better back up.
Back up because they can do it and get away with it. Chino, just back up.
I don't do nothing.
Want me to help you back up?
What do I do?
Yeah. You better back up.
I don't do nothing.
I don't know who you think you are.
No.
We're
I don't do
gonna
nothing.
get things straightened out here. What's going on now?
No, you better.
You're a buyer.